Henry, huh? Megan, what are we doing? He's kind of shy. He doesn't really like to talk on camera. Do you want to make pancakes? You want to be a pancake? Alright, we'll make dog pancakes today. We'll make them vegan. And by dog pancakes, I mean pumpkin pancakes. So, that's the same thing, I think. So, Henry's going to help us make pancakes. After I wash my hands, so I don't get dog in the pancakes. And I'll probably cut this part. People know how to wash hands. Don't forget to use soap. That's the most important part. Don't forget to dry your hands too. Alright, so the recipe we're using is actually on allrecipes.com. I'll put the link down below, but we're going to alter this recipe a lot because it's not vegan, but I'm going to make it vegan so you can learn how to make vegan things from not vegan recipes. So, first thing I'm going to do is add in pumpkin because it's the most ploppy thing. I think that's a technical term. You don't want like liquid in your mix, and then throw in something ploppy like a can of pumpkin. If I could get it out someday. Oh, just squeeze it. Squeeze the can. There we go. And there's still a bunch of stuff in here, but that's why you use a spatula. And actually, I like to stir all my stuff with a spatula because I use a spatula to get stuff out anyway. So there's no point in getting a spoon dirty too. So. I put the pumpkin in, and then it calls for 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, but I'm using wheat flour instead. So basically, the only difference is you just have to add more water if you're using whole wheat flour. Where's the bowl? There's the bowl. I lost it. So there's 1 cup, and now I have 1/2 cup. Now we got 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder, but I don't have a teaspoon measurizer, but I do have tablespoons, and for every 1 tablespoon, it's equal to 3 teaspoons. So I'm just going to do like sort of like a heaping tablespoon of baking powder. And then it says salt. We're not going to add salt. It says 1 tablespoon of sugar, but fuck it, I like sugar, so we're going to do 2 tablespoons, and they're also going to be kind of heaping because I like sweet things. And this recipe is kind of bland if you don't put a lot of spices and stuff in it, so keep that in mind when you're making it. So spice it up. Let's see, we have the sugar now. We just need 1 1/4 cups of milk. Oh jeez, I don't even have a measuring cup out. Alright, so 1 1/4 cup of milk. So we're using my favorite vanilla almond milk, and it's sweetened because, like I said, I'm all about that sugar life. All right. So now we're doing 1 egg. So the replacement for egg that I'm going to use, there's a couple different types of replacements you can use. You can use flax meal. You can buy egg replacement. But what I'm going to do for every 1 egg, all you really have to do is take soy flour. I don't know if you can do it with other flours. I've only tried it with soy flour. So you just take 1 tablespoon of soy flour and put it in the bowl, and then you do 2 tablespoons of water for every 1 tablespoon of soy flour. So that's 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of soy flour, and 2 tablespoons of water. And now 3 tablespoons of butter. But since I'm not about the oil life, because you could easily use oil, you can also just as easily use applesauce. So it's like a 1-to-1 ratio. So you just do 1, 2, and 3. All right. So that's all of the main ingredients. So all of the spices and stuff that I'm going to use. Basically, since this is a pumpkin recipe, I'm just going to use pumpkin spice. So let's see, how much am I going to use? I'll use a half a tablespoon. We'll see how that looks. I'll use a quarter too. So we're doing like 3/4 of a tablespoon. Fuck it. We'll do a whole tablespoon. Alright, so that's like roughly 1 tablespoon worth of the pumpkin spice. So that's cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, and sulfiting agents. Whatever that is. And then, so we're also going to add in some vanilla. I'll do another tablespoon of that. Why not? Okay. So that's all the spices really, and like I said, since we're using wheat flour, we're going to have to add a little bit more water. So I'm just going to stir it up and then see how much water I need to add, just to get the consistency that I want. So really you just add as much more almond milk or water as you want until you get the consistency that you like. Alright, so now you just pour it in the old pan, whatever size you want. This one's going to be a pretty fucking big pancake. And then all you have to do next is just lick the bowl where the pancake batter, okay, so you don't get it everywhere. And then you wait. Did you press the old red button?
I did.
Oh, alright. Now all you have to do is flip the pancake, and we are using a non-stick skillet, so no oil up in this bitch. And basically you just have to make sure that because the edges normally aren't all that stuck. Oh, I wish the wall wasn't right there. But the edges aren't normally all that stuck. It's the middle that may get kind of stuck. Ugh. I don't know, that wasn't the prettiest flip, but it'll probably taste fucking good. Alright, so this is what the raisin version looks like. Pretty much exactly the same as the not raisin version, except for with raisins in them. And that was much prettier, but I splattered. Oh well. It'll probably taste the same. Alright, so this is how many pancakes this recipe makes. This one, and this one, and this one, and all of them. Oh, there's one hidden under here. A lot of them have raisins because I like raisins on my pancakes. People have told me it's weird, but I don't give a fuck because it tastes good. They don't really, I don't know. I'm good at making things taste good, not necessarily. I think they look good. They look okay. But yeah, like I eat this with just normal maple syrup. Sometimes I just put some applesauce on there, or I got this jelly stuff or something from Aldi's. It's got pretty minimal ingredients, but yeah, that's about all I got for you. It's pancakes. It's pretty simple. It was really easy to make, very cheap. Since I make a lot of my nutrition choices on how cheap they are, since I am a pretty broke college student. So yep, that's about it. I'm about to dig in because I'm fucking hungry.